Really? Wow. Okay. Anyway, last time we talked, Dambisa, we talked about your divorce and everything.
That.
Yeah. I want to know, have you found love?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Love is everywhere. I found love in me.
Come on. I mean,
Yes. I found love in me. Yes.
Are you dating?
Yes, I go out on dates. It's no more.
But have you found like a person that you'd call this is like exclusive, me and him together?
I'm still dating.
Still searching. But okay, so a lot of people, I think I once told you this off the cameras, a lot of people when they go through a marriage that didn't work out for them, they're more like, come on, marriage is a bad thing, I don't want to get married. How is it for you?
I think I'm the only one who's gonna marry 4 guys. I'm the only one who's going to be allowed.
What do you mean? Like polygamy, kind of?
They call it holy.
For women. I think it's something like that.
There's a word. Yeah, I want to do that because I want to be happy. Certain people bring a different vibe to it.
What are you saying? You're saying, there's a saying which is true that you don't get 100% from your partner.
Yes.
So what you're saying is you want 100%, so you're going to get it
I'm going to get it everywhere. I'm just going to find a way to make the law agree with me to marry those 4 guys.
But do you think the guys would agree? Guys are very selfish.
The world is too big. You can't say if one refuses, you're not going to find another one who's going to agree. You just have to try.
So what you're saying is you would get married again, but not to one guy.
I'm thinking about it.
Okay, this is really funny. I'm finding it very funny, and maybe a lot of people think about it and they don't say it.
You are one woman's man. Some of us, we can't really.
Oh my God. Yeah.
So, just that.
Okay. I mean, I can't judge or argue. I mean, that's...
No, we're different.
We're different, yeah.
And people would like to pretend to say some things, don't you? Okay. Somebody, space you don't even like them anymore.
Yeah.
Even just the way they chew and their food, it just irritates
Everything
you.
starts irritating.
Yes. So I'd rather go and drink with somebody who's
making you feel good at that time.
Yeah, leave him when I'm back to that.
So I think what you're saying is what would work for you is an open relationship.
Yeah, an open relationship.
Agree with your partner that, you know what, sometimes I want to take a breather with another person and stuff like
yes. That. Yes. Why can't we be Muzungu also?
I don't know if that can work, but hey, all the best. But what is one thing that you learned from your previous marriage that you would want, that you wouldn't want to take, that you would want to better your future relations?
Never trust no man, as long as he's wearing a pant. Never trust him.
Why do you say that?
I'm just saying it. I know we have men in front of the camera, but behind the cameras, but I don't trust you.
Yeah. Okay, I get it. But I'm saying, is it that, do you think you trusted your husband so much to a point where when he disappointed you, you're like, oh, okay. Or was it betrayal, kind of?
I don't want to get into that. It's in the past. I'm just looking at it as a lesson for me, and I feel like I don't want to touch that because it's in the past, and I'm looking at it like maybe was I stupid?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that for me is just like okay, date and gone. I'm not looking at that. Yeah. But what I'm gonna look at is my happiness. I don't want to say I took away anger from there. At first I was angry. Yes, I was angry and bitter and confused and everything, but immediately when I started understanding to say, you know what, you are a stronger version of that weak Dambisa then. Yeah. Because everything that was painful, everything that was dragging me, everything that was not working for me, I've learned and I've come out of there fighting.
Okay, I think let's take a break. We'll continue chatting after this. Alrighty, so stay tuned, stay to the channel. I'm still chatting with Dambisa. Alrighty, welcome back. I'm still chatting with Dambisa. Dambisa.
You're nothing.
I'm enjoying the conversation. But here's the thing. I think a lot of people out there, some people just see the Dambisa posing and being crazy on social media. I think I know, I'm privileged to know, I kind of know the other side of you. You are a good mother. How has it been raising two boys?
Amazing. They can be a nuisance at times because they're all grown up now and we're the same height. I'm small.
Yeah, I've noticed.
Yeah, so we're almost the same height and they can be a nuisance at times, but they are very wonderful two human beings. I have two wonderful human beings. It's just been easy. It's like drinking water from a glass.
Okay, for most people, they say, oh, being a single mother is so hard, so they keep pushing back to the baby daddies, like, come on board, I want you to be on board, I want you to be, and sometimes then they say it, then you become like a lot of pressure.
No. I feel like most women who push towards their father's side of things, they're weak. They can't manage themselves. So in the end, they would want to take away the burden of having the children around them and try to feel single, which is not a good thing because you're not what you call single or alone anymore. You have people. You can't say, I start giving my kids away to their dad so that I can be free, I can maneuver around. Yeah. You need to find solutions on how to work around that kind of life that you have now.
Yeah.
So it's not about you trying to say, okay, and I really find it a bit stupid trying to like chase a guy.
Force somebody to
to do his job. It's really stupid. I don't do that. From the time my son was born, my youngest son, I think dude has never done jack on this child, and I can proudly say this guy has never, not once, not twice, even bought diapers.
And you're managing.
And I've managed. The child is no longer in diapers.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah, that is something that I really applaud about you. But here's the thing, you're raising two boys, then sometimes you tend to be a little crazy. Like when you're on stage, Dambisa, you're crazy. Sometimes on social media, right now you're promoting the new single that you're supposed to drop, Sugar Bum, and we're seeing a whole lot of crazy on social media. And don't you think like, okay, so my kids are going to see this, what are they going to say?
Obviously, they're going to see them. At one point or another, they're going to see them. But I want my kids to understand, to say, we're moving in a world where different things are changing. And you need to understand, we're not going to have the same generation of grandmothers as we had past. You get it? Our type of grandmothers are those divas, okay? They're out, like our type. And then we had the other type of grandmothers. Those ones were different. They were all homey and, cooking and stuff like that. But I want my kids to understand, to say, if they one day see a nest, they shouldn't be excited about it. It's just a human body, nothing to have fantasies over. Sometimes the mind is just dumb enough to analyze what is really out there.
Yeah.
We want to look at it like a sexual part of it. There's nothing sexual about that. There's just living, a person and living their life. I'm not going to say one day I'm not going to curse in front of my son. That's a lie. Why do we always want to put up an image which is so holy and say, no, this? No. I don't do that. My kids should know, if I'm upset, I'm going to tell you hell you want to hear.
Have you done that before? Like, what?
Yeah, I go like, get off me. They know that, okay, this woman is just insane.
Yeah. Okay, I get it. I think I can see you're trying to prepare them for whatever is coming, and you say,
it's normal.
Whoever says
it's normal. There's a way when somebody, how can I tell you this, Helen? So many hypocrites in this country, so many of them. Here you are preaching something else, you are preaching this and that. But do you know how many? I can even say I'm better. I'm far much better, because what you guys do out there, even married women, trust me, is nothing compared to just a bikini picture.
Yeah.
And because you're not really understanding why I'm putting it out there in the open, why I am able not to hide who I am, you start throwing shade at me. For what? What have I done that you haven't done?
Okay, Dambisa, having answered that, and I'll still take back to, you know how society really judges women that have undergone a divorce. But I think you're really strong because you really seem not to care. Did you at some point care to say, how is society going to look at me? How is society looking at me? Did that ever affect you in any way?
To answer that truthfully, I did care at one point. Then something hit me, whereby I'm not going to live for somebody who doesn't bring a bag of meal, who's going to judge me from how they think my life should be or how they expect my life should be, and when they don't even help me in any crap. So I figured out this is all about me, all about my happiness. So I moved on off that. I don't really care. Believe me, I'm the kind of person you see today. If I want to wear a bum shirt, if I wear that bum shirt, it means I'm happy for me to do that. You're not going to start judging me based on what you're seeing. If you're not happy to do that, that's you. You have insecurities of